Week 0 is almost upon us, so here are 10 stats, trends, and things to look out for this Saturday. We'll start with the fact that Hawaii has lost 8 straight games versus power conference competition. They play Stanford. They're favored versus Stanford, but they have not beaten a power conference team in a little while. 8 of the last 11 Week 0 games have hit the under. You can interpret that one of two ways. Either we're due for some overs this year, or it's a sign that teams start out the year slow. They're a little bit more clunky in offense, and we'll get another couple of unders this year. Western Kentucky and Sam Houston combined for 71 incoming transfers from this offseason. So much new for these guys to match up in Week 0. And on top of that, both teams are breaking in a new offensive and defensive coordinator. Iowa State has been in firm control of Farmageddon. They've won 5 of the last 7 games against Kansas State. UNLV has lost 2 games versus FCS opponents since 2017. They play Idaho State in Week 0. Idaho State isn't the best team ever. UNLV obviously in a lot better place as a program, but never say never. There's historical precedent. Fresno State, on the other hand, is 6-8 versus power conference competition since 2018. That's a pretty good record for a program that's been in the Mountain West. They go on the road to play Kansas in Week 0, and they could add another win to that collection of power conference victories. Western Kentucky opened as a little over a touchdown favorite over Sam Houston, and now they're a 10.5 point favorite. So a lot of the money flowing in on the Hilltoppers right now. Do they know something we don't? Iowa State has to replace 2 NFL wide receivers who combined last season for over 2,300 yards and 17 touchdowns. That is a disgusting amount of production that they have to replace. A big issue for Iowa State in Week 0 will be finding ways to have explosive offense. Kansas' game in Week 0 will be their first true home game since 2023. They technically had home games in the state of Kansas last year, but they're finally back in the confines of their own home stadium. And finally, the last 3 games in the Kansas State-Iowa State rivalry have been decided by 1 score. It's been a tightly contested matchup recently, and I think we'll get more of the same in Dublin. Let me know down in the comments, what's the biggest Week 0 stat, trend, or thing you're looking out for on Saturday?